Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Battle Cats. Now, since the last episode, even though it hasn't been too long, so many things have happened. And it sucks that I wasn't able to record during when they happened. Well, first of all, when I was spinning on Epic Fest, I got an Uber. And this could possibly be either the best Uber in that I've ever gotten, or maybe like the best in the whole game. I really don't know. But it is Splendid Ganesha, Lord of Scholarship and Splendor, Guardian of the Sacred Treasures, the Ward against Misfortune. Gains power when damaged, long-range area attack. So like you can see, he doesn't target any traits, and all he does is an area attack from a long range, and he gets strengthened when he's attacked. So it sounds kind of mid, right? Well, the thing is, apparently he does 30k damage a hit at level 30, and he gets strengthened by 50%, so he can do up to 50k damage a hit. And apparently he's comparable to like Bahamut Cat in terms of how much damage he does. Then so this is how he looks. You got the 4 arms. The elephant gets angry, and then instead of using that giant fist and absolutely pummeling down or like slamming it down on his opponent, he just summons it and lightly puts it down on the ground. Like, look. And then in his second form, he goes from Splendid to Exalted. He still does the same thing, but let's see. All who follow him will grow prosperous and wise as he smites his enemies with infinite might. Gains power when damaged, long range area attack. So look, he gains some like talismans. He gets geared up on his legs. The arms and the elephant change a bit, but we can't see the full thing. Hold up, look, he has like a little house on his head. Look. I'm sure that's like an Indian city or something, because he's like an Indian god. And look, it gets like even cooler. Or imagine if in his true form he just slams down all 4 of the arms, or like his arm gets bigger. He still lightly sets it. Yo. The arms, the 4 little arms around him have eyes in them. Like, I didn't even notice that until now. Wait. Yo, and the elephant's eyes turn red. But yo, you can actually like see that. Like, we could spend all day just admiring how good bro is, or we can hop into some stuff after I show you the 2 other cats I got. They're not Ubers, but they are pretty good, I think. You have Juliet Cat. Dreams of a Romeo she met online. Favorite book, Pride, Prejudice, and Haircuts. Briefly freezes angels, area attack. Alright, an angel freezer. I'm pretty sure I need one of those. Then we also got, oh wait, no, I already have. Oh wait, no, you slow, not freeze. We also got probably one of the best dudes for me right now, Surfer Cat. Spent so long hunting the perfect wave, now he's reached 40 without truly living life. Might stop aliens and survive lethal strikes. Area. So he freezes aliens, which is gonna be insane, and he can survive on top of that. Then we also got Castaway Cat. Says he wants to escape his deserted island, but secretly he's enjoying his permanent vacation. Might stop aliens and survive lethal strikes. So same thing, except he goes from a surfer dude to a guy stuck on an island. And I'm pretty sure his flag is like underwear. And we also reached user rank 1,853. We got ourselves 4 special, 5 rare, and 4 super rare cat's eyes. There's also Uber rares that increase our Uber's levels above level 30, but I don't know if we got any level 30. And then we got one for legend rares that raise the level cap for any non-normal cat. So any non-normal cat can go above level 30. Okay, that's kind of insane. And we also got these evil cat's eyes. Dark cat's eyes. It allows Uber rears to grow past level 50, usable on non-normal units above level 30. So level 50 is as far as normal Ubers can go. But that boosts them up. Okay. And we have Crimson Catastrophe, Christmas in Space, which I did. And then I also beat one of the Crazy Moneko stages for Catman. And I beat what might have been my greatest challenge ever. Cat Claw Dojo Ring 7 Test 2. The amount of luck it took to beat this was genuinely insane. But Ganesha here was literally the hardest carry of this whole thing. You know what? Let's see if I can recreate the greatness that was it. You guys can try to copy my strategy if you want. I'm warning you, with luck-based and kind of evil carries. I don't remember the exact thing I did, but I'm pretty sure it was something similar to this. Now, because we want to get all into the future chapter 2 treasures, but I did this for chapter 1 treasures only. But the more treasures you get from Into the Future, the easier it will become. Okay. Now we gotta start spamming 3 meat shields. And if Pole Vaulter lands a lucky slow, and if we can get a lucky freeze, then the gory will be no problem. So this gory at the start is the biggest problem. If you can get past him, then you might actually be able to win. Now we're only gonna give this one. Okay, perfect. We beat him. We're only gonna give this one chance and see how we do. This also takes a lot of stalling to like finish off. Okay. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna start tearing through our stuff. Okay. Now the thing is, you have to like push up, but you can't like trigger the base yet until you stalled enough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop spamming meat shields and hopefully our Paris dies. No, no Paris, no. Okay. Yeah, I know this attempt's screwed. You have to use the cat cannon on the kangaroo just in time. Okay, if we can kill these dudes and actually get some money, this attempt could be salvageable. See? He did damage. After his first knockback is when he gets strengthened. But the face is a huge issue. Going crazy over here. This makes life 100 times worse. Okay. Wait, slow things down, bro. I just need to like regain some ground. Okay. As you can see there, that was a pretty bad attempt. But after over an hour of trying, we were able to do it. Look, the key thing that I had to do was just like stall for time. Someone said I was strong enough to take on the Craze Cats, but I don't believe that. I tried to do Dragon once, I got absolutely destroyed. I tried to do the Moneko one, I got cooked. I haven't done any of these for the Catman yet, but I feel like I should gain some confidence in myself and do Crimson Catastrophe. Attack on our Cyclone. So, he's gonna be a red, and because of Cyclone, Cyclones are giant wind things, he's floating. So, oh yeah, I also got Pirate Cat, kind of forgot about him. But floating and red. 2 things at once that we need to counter. I could be over-prepared, I could be under-prepared. Who knows? Alright, yeah, this loadout's good. Let's go! The red cyclone is about to become a dead cyclone. Nah, I'm probably over level for this. It's only like a 5 or 6 star. Because being 7-star certified feels so freaking good, bro. Because like 7-star stages are still a challenge for me. But if you're certified for a rank, it makes you feel so confident about winning. Okay, let's get Ganesha. We need to get... I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong for his name, but that's just how I'm going to say it, because that's how I first read it as. Okay, if we can actually get him to start doing some damage, we might be able to get a second one. Okay, we're going to start balling a ball on. Dude, every time he hits without his strength inactivated, I feel like we're losing out on so much damage. But also, every time I see him hit, I feel like we're doing so much damage. Alright, bro, dang, they're freaking feeding us fast. And Paris is gonna drain it all away. Now, if we can start stacking up two of these Ubers, this Cyclone will actually stand no chance. And also, Uber Unit 8 is gonna be incredible for this. Okay. Yo. You don't just have like a stack of neutrals and they're gone. Yeah. Yo. What the heck? Dude, how does anybody actually beat this? Okay, I knew he was red and floating, but is he just pure red? But no matter who I'm sending out, nothing's working. Okay, wait. We might have a chance. Okay, we got a second Ganesha. And go! Yo. He just got freaking like one-tapped. He just one-tapped everything. You genuinely have to be kidding me. 5%. 5 freaking %. No, I'm not going to continue this. I'm going to change out my loadout. Hold up. If you want to beat an enemy, you got to know your enemy. Those guys, BB Bunny. You, the shy boy, red and floating. Red and floating area attack. This relentless assault of wind keeps curious Gawker's hard wave. There's some way to stop it or stun it. A counterattack. So they're giving us a hint. We need to stop it, eh? And he's a floating in red. So let's try to slow it or freeze it. Money isn't the issue. We need range. I feel like you could actually be useful here. Alright, now hear me out. Actually, there's a lot of stuff in front of him. And an extra meat shield always seems to solve problems. No, you're kind of slow. Actually, no, he does area, so different speeds. Alright. Hopefully with this slight change in loadout, our damage could be a bit less, but this could work out as an actually valid strat. And if we can stall out and start stacking up these delinquent cats, then we could actually beat this dude. And we need to get Ganesh. What else? Ganesh. I'm just gonna call it. Alright, we need to get him and Ava Unit 8 out as fast as possible. So that way their cooldowns get shortened. Okay, his strengthen's activated. So, sure, his health's a bit lower, but that damage up is actually going to be pretty useful. And if the Delinquent Cat can freeze the Cyclone, then we could be good. Also, I spawned Balloon a bit late, because either way, we're not going to get another one. But that cooldown is insanely long. But we're going to have him just like super far in the back that way. When things start getting a bit closer, and when the boss starts coming out, he won't be up in the very, very front taking all them hits. That's my strat. Shoot him with the cat cannon. Okay, perfect. The Delinquent Cat do anything. Okay. The cameraman is insane. And they're dying. They're all dying. They're all dying. Okay. The plan with Balloon is actually doing kind of good. No. At least one more freeze. So he literally just tears through everything, but the extra meat shield does seem to be working. Okay. If we just keep spamming, we might actually beat this thing. Hopefully. But does it blink? That's freaking creepy, bro. If it actually does blink. Okay, come on. Yeah, literally one hit from this dude is basically certain death. And then Delinquent Cat isn't doing jack. Come on, bro. Come on. You gotta be freaking kidding me. 42. How are we doing worse? Okay. Delinquent Cat didn't do anything. Extra meat shield did help. Swimmer Cat was actually doing damage, so we're throwing him back in. Dude, what do we need? Loading. Okay. Knockback, slow, freeze. Loading in red, I mean. Okay, the freeze plan wasn't exactly going too well. But if we can just push him back, we could win this. Yeah, no, we're too broke to afford the... Oh, never mind. Okay, we got energy. We got a different strategy. And we gonna win. Okay. This time, Ava Unit 8 is coming out first. Because the damage is good. Actually, wait. If we stall maybe a little bit, then we could try to stack up more. So we're gonna chill out when it comes to pushing. And hopefully we can stall. Okay, stalling and stacking, that's my plan. We stack up our powerful units and stall for time. And not to so we don't fill up our deploy limit too quick. Actually, we need Balaluga. But we're gonna not go too crazy on the meat fields. Only spawn a little bit of them. Okay, now we start spamming everything. Okay, Swimmer Cat was landing them hits. He was doing damage. Okay, we're freezing it. We're freezing it. We're not freezing it. Okay. Okay, we're missing. We're dying. Everything's bad. Come on, at least one more freeze, bro. One more freeze. Yes, no. We did it! We actually did it. We actually did it. We killed the freaking Cyclone. Oh my god. I actually can't believe that we did it. Yo. I'm surprised it only took 3 attempts. I thought it would take a lot more. But, bro, we got so close on the first one, and it would have been so easy to use a continue. But no, instead of using continue and powering through it, we're going to use strategy. Brain power. 30 cat food. Hold up. Why did I do this again? Like, genuinely, why? What do I get from this? Space cat. And it didn't give me the freaking space cat, man. Give me space cat. Oh, thank you. Now I remember. Space cat. This is gonna be the super OP dude because I just spent all that time fighting. I'm gonna ignore what you say for now. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna ignore whatever he says for now and look at okay, like normal. Coming out of his shuttle to attack low health but can break barriers. Okay, and I perform criticals. That's it. All of that for a guy who does criticals. Well, we already got a guy who does criticals, except that guy can break barriers. What's a barrier? I don't freaking know. What's Crimson Vengeance? Well, what even is Crimson Vengeance? This time it's a 6-star and we get 1,000,000 XP. Condition. Is it like the cat claw where we have to use a specific... No, it's not like that. Only 1,200 C or more. Wait. You've actually gotta be kidding me. Who can I even use, like, out of everything? Whale Cat, Dragon Cat, Jamera, Little Whale, Little Dragon, Little Titan, Valkyrie, Bahamut. Basically, either my Ubers or guys I never freaking use, bro. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I barely beat this thing and it was only a 5-star. That's a 6-star where I can't even use half my freaking units. Yeah, no, battle gets... It just never gets easy, does it? It just never gets easy. Okay, Space Cat. You're kind of disappointing. I thought you were going to be something epic, but let's just see what your attack is. Maybe it's not disappointing. Wow. Level 10, level 20 from Crimson Vengeance. Well, Crimson Vengeance. Unless there's 2 things with the same name. No, there's 2 stages. I'm not doing that. But look, we have our first medal from the Cyclone. Red Horizon, Clear Crimson Catastrophe. Clear Crimson Catastrophe. Gosh. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode of the Battle Cat.